What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 60 plus Civ AI only world battle. Why every time I just forget the words, slow down. It's not good. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, okay, the Aztecs grabbed their city back. I wasn't sure that was going to happen, but that kind of sucks for Polynesia. Germany's just entered the industrial era. Wasn't expecting that, but then they are holding off pretty much all their neighbours right now, so it's not really a surprise. They must be doing well in something, because I don't know how they've managed to defend all of this. France is here, Sweden's here, Poland's already failed. It's going pretty well for them. The Iroquois adopt autocracy. I think that's the second ideology so far. Probably second one. Britain's got one. I don't know if they had the same one. I don't remember what they went for. Quick check. Order. Okay, no. So they're on different ones. At the moment, hardly anyone's got any tourism. I assume that's because there's a lot less to go around. If there's more civs, that'd make sense. What else is going on? Oh, Britain v Spain is still raging on. That's going to be quite interesting. See if someone can grab some of that. Nope, Sicily's are still there. I got confused then. I was like, what? Are they dead? Nope. Africa's fallen quiet again after a very successful time for the Congo. Grabbing this city, 11 population. It's going to be big win for them if they can keep it. I mean, if they could take out Benin, they would be in a very good spot. The Caramantes pieced out with the Sicilies. They couldn't take anything. South America, still nothing. The Mayans repelled the Corrals attack. North America is also pretty quiet. The Sioux, I think, are still actually attacking the Aztecs. Polynesia is obviously struggling a bit now. Parthia v Egypt's not going to lead to anything. Congo, Egypt, they don't border each other. Britain just grabbed Orleans again. Okay, and Rhodesia. Okay, well, Greece doesn't matter, but Rhodesia v South Africa. I mean, if they have open borders, I guess it might. Maybe Rhodesia will take them out, but probably not. There's a tiny chance, but I wouldn't be expecting it. So one of these is probably going to cut off Zulu or South Africa, and eventually both of them. Probably going to cut off being able to go around the Horn of Africa without open borders, which will basically force civs to go. Well, that is the only way. There won't be a way through. Basically cut off the connection of the world. I think it's already cut off because Chile's borders, so it is actually already cut off. You can't circumnavigate without open borders anymore. India versus Egypt. I thought India was busy. Apparently not. So we've got this cool Arabia forming, and if they can take Asher, I think this is supposed to be, or Asher, I think it's Asher. Thank you for another new one. Can go years, just getting things wrong, but there we go. Good to be corrected. I don't want to know how this is actually pronounced. That Uji Boogamoo is too funny, so I couldn't care less. You can tell me whatever it might be. It ain't changing. It's too funny. Same with the Wonder, Borobudur. That's staying. My chair fits in the worst awkward place. Just keep smashing it on the side. Oh, finally South America. There we go. Brazil versus the Corral, which would be pretty good if Brazil had units. Sadly, they have about 5. So that won't go too well. Well, they have a few boats to come around, and the Corral should be really safe here. I mean, the Iroquois is obviously an issue. They grabbed another island. But they're not going to do much, so yeah, that's fine. The Corral is safe for the most part. Poland v Egypt. I don't think Poland will be getting over here. So again, not too big. There's literally wars every turn. That's pretty crazy. Just not many of them actually mattering. Be nice. Maybe, if that's the next step, I guess, for the AIs. Get these to matter. Oh, it looks like Britain may actually hold on to this time. If they could grab Cordoba as well, then Spain would all of a sudden not be looking too great, and Britain would be looking really good in a big turn of events. I mean, to be fair, they're not looking that bad, because when you compare it to some of the mainland Europeans, they have more cities in the British Isles with more population, so it's not like they were doing terribly. Like, compared to France, London to Paris? London's bigger than Paris. Birmingham is equal to Lyon. Leeds is bigger than Troyes. And Edinburgh is bigger than Palermo. So, in theory, they're even doing better than France. It's just they're separate. And obviously they have Manchester as well. So Britain probably is the strongest in Europe, surprisingly. Well, Yes. Yeah, I guess, yeah, against Spain. Barcelona's bigger than the second biggest British city, but then Madrid's a lot smaller. Hard to really clarify, especially when we have no info addicts, but I would say it's probably the UK. Especially with their unique boats. They're pretty cool, pretty strong. The Inca v the Maya. Finally for the Inca. And okay, the Corral failed. The Inca should not fail here. They should definitely grab this. Which should be quite a nice little addition for them. Pretty smart move. It's cool to see the South Americans going. We'll see if Chile... Argentina v Brazil is just asking. Argentina could crush Brazil. I don't know why it's not happened. I'm sure it will happen sooner rather than later. Especially if Brazil lose a lot to the Corral. Indonesia into the industrial era. They're here doing okay. A lot of population for them too. Don't forget. How's Australia doing? Still 3 cities. Not doing too much. What are these? Australian prime ministers. Okay. Interesting. Sacramento. Oh, where's that? Where is that? Is here. Okay, the Chinook take another Polynesian city. So they're looking even more like California on steroids. Giant Chinook along this west coast. And that gives us hope that the Iroquois will not dominate the world. I'd love to see the Chinook somehow. They probably won't get through the mountains, but if they could fight the Sioux, that would be pretty good. Take some stuff off them. Because they're pretty strong. That would be awesome. Also, the Shoshone, not really doing too much. See if they can survive till the end. Oh wait, the Corral did sneak in and steal it while I was not looking. So the Inca did all that hard work for a whole of 1 turn. And the Corral... Oh no, do you know what happened? I might have missed it. Maybe the Corral pieced out. Maybe that's what it was. Because I don't think they were that close. I don't know. Either way, the Corral now has this. Which adds a ton of mines, if anything. 5 of them. Plus some gems. A customs house, so a bit of gold. So that's a nice city to grab. That's not bad at all. They are definitely going to cause the Iroquois problems in the future, I imagine. With boats in this region, in the sea. Would be quite good. Slow them down. Chile and Argentina not doing anything just yet. There was another war that broke out that was important, but I have forgotten it. So it can't have been that important. Britain grabbed Cordoba off Spain. Berlin is surrounded, but not really being sieged out. Same goes for Hamburg. Arabia is slowly progressing towards taking the city of Asher. And Ankara is not under siege anymore. The Huns have failed pretty miserably here. Oh, Spain retook Orleans. Never mind. The Huns always had all this. Okay, it's just their borders. Yeah, they've always had this. It did look a bit weird. They have so much just empty land. But fair enough. They're failing pretty miserably. I don't know how they are still on like the same tech as the Khazar, when the Khazar have the same size capital, just minus the 4 other cities. Parthia are a bit further behind. They've not done too well for themselves. Mongolia is still here, and East Asia is just very quiet. They all seem to be fairly friendly. Oh no, have Samoa still not settled anywhere? Oh, the Mayans did settle over here. I said it was coming. They've done it now. Samoa have not really grabbed anything. Which sucks. New Zealand's here, just doing their thing. That's cool. Britain, once again, grabs Orleans. The Sioux. Are you doing anything, guys? You gonna be more successful? No, you're just gonna keep messing around. The Iroquois now have Gatling guns, which should be a bit scary for the rest of the world. I assume that puts them in first. I can only use demographics, but that probably can answer that. Yep, they lead the way. 8% above average. There's me in last. Approval, leading the way. George for president there. Venice, president of the Venetian submarine. Soldiers, okay, they're winning everything except population. Fair enough. At least the Mapuche are doing me a solid by being last in everything, so it doesn't look like it's me all the time. We're having a great time up here. Probably have to gift myself a new tile soon, but... Oh, and there we go. Persia is eliminated. How the heck did that... Oh, okay, it was the North African Congo city. Didn't realise. That was why Egypt attacked them, sorry. This was owned by the Congo. But there we go, another city for Egypt. They're now all connected. That looks pretty cool. Setting them up for that sort of war with Mercuria. That'll probably come one day. Egypt pieced out with the Ottomans. Nothing was happening. Same with them and France. And then what was the other big thing? Damn it. 2 things happened at once and I missed one. Persia was eliminated. And look at this Arabia. This is awesome. They've conquered the Middle East completely. So we'll see what they can do out of this. It looks like it's going to be exciting times. They also have 3 capitals, which I think might put them in first place. Or at least joint first place. How many's Mali's got? 1, 2. Mali's got 3. Spain recaptured Cordoba. Yeah, another city for the Iroquois. Oh, the Iroquois also have 3. Okay, so 3 each for Arabia and the Iroquois. So there you go. On that statistic alone, they're not winning by miles. I don't think anyone else has got 3. The Sioux have got 2. Actually, I don't know. Houston is not the Texas capital, is it? Austin is. So never mind. Arabia is winning. There you go. Only statistic that matters. Industrial era for the Chinook, who have 1 capital. Oh, Japan may grab Tonga. That's pretty interesting. Didn't see that was going on. And there we go. It's happened. Just like that. Poor Polynesia ran out of steam. Indonesia still trading with them a little bit. That's nice. Give them some money. Oh, and there we go. I said East Asia was being a bit boring. The Jar versus the Siam gives us a war. And this will probably go very well for the Jar. I mean, I can't see them holding on to this city on the coast. Please don't break. Game. Feel it going slow. I'm pretty sure the World's Congress is coming soon, which is going to be a big freeze and nervous times. Then it won't break. Hopefully it won't. A fair few civs are dead, but there's still about 50 remaining. Much more than in a normal game, and that's mostly noticeable. Obviously in South America, normally I'd have 2 or 3. Now there's 5. Africa, it's quite noticeable that there's more than usual. I guess I'd say Asia as well, because they've all survived somehow. Europe's kind of normal, because I didn't put that many in. And yeah, I mean, you can't really tell in North America. There's 3 pretty powerful ones, a few weaker ones, that makes sense. Chinook and the Iroquois, I did not even know those 2 were at war, but they have peaced out. Hopefully they didn't give anything away. Nope, thank goodness. Indonesia and India also peaced out. Seems like a smart move for both sides, to be honest. It wasn't leading to anything. Good move, guys. Good move. Solid. Well done. Right, Poland. How is Berlin looking? Germany. Oh, there are just so many units of different civs in here. Greece, Germany, Poland, France, the Khazar, Sweden, the Congo's up here. He's pretty crazy. This guy's just walked through as well. He's just like, oh, this is what's going on elsewhere. The civilized. I thought this was supposed to be civilized. Just waltzing on through. Oh, Britain has Gatling guns, which means they're just about keeping up with the Iroquois. That's quite impressive. If they could hold on to these cities, who knows? Maybe they would pose a threat. I mean, they're definitely not as strong as we were giving them a lot of credit for. I think if you took away like this Florida section, they'd be, I mean, they're still pretty strong, but they wouldn't be as far ahead. And also you've got to consider Mali, who haven't really done anything for a while, so I assume they're preparing to do something. Hopefully soon. Is Mercuria fighting Benin? I did not know this was happening. This will be interesting. Benin have a lot of stuff, to be fair, but it's quite bad stuff, like triremes. I think these unique units, they'll either be spearmen, or they look like spearmen, maybe pikemen at best. Mali looks like they're planning to invade Spain, which will not go well. Crossing over the sea, so let's hope they don't do that. How's the Corral? Yeah, they held off Brazil pretty easily. Although Brazil now has a ton of musket men, so obviously using this rainforest to grab those, look at all that extra science they've been getting. That'll be helping them out. But yeah, I'm very surprised Argentina has not jumped in on that yet. Okay, they've all got musket men. Maybe that's a bit of a bad example. I don't know what the Inca do now either. See, their attempt on the Mayans sort of fell apart. Mali is heading over this way. That is going to make things interesting. I have no idea where they're going to end up. There's not really any space for them to go anywhere. I mean, maybe they could go like on here, in there. I mean, that would just be the weirdest borders ever. I'm not sure that would work. But, we'll see. Right, the Maya, Sweden, Spain, Ethiopia. What else have we got going on? Brazil. I'm just reading out the civs names. Always Zulu. One will pop up that I've not seen this episode, and I'll be like, oh, what are they up to? So it's actually a good idea. How's this region looking? East Africa. Pretty quiet still. Burundi, not doing too much. Ethiopia, not doing much. South Africa's survived Rhodesia so far. The Congo's doing fine. I mean, I guess it hurts to lose this city. I think it was only a 3 population, so it's not a tragedy. But yeah, they look pretty good. If they can get something going. I guess they're kind of a bit spread out. That makes it a bit awkward. I'm sure they could get something going. I think for them it's either Benin, although obviously those boats are scary, but then they don't have any coastal cities, so it's fine. Or maybe just keep going after the Zulu again. They can't really defend once that treaty's up. Just go after this city. Nice and easy. No one's got the Falkland Islands yet. Oh, there's some pearls. There's some value in it. If someone wanted it. Argentina. And there we go. Mali versus Spain, as sort of predicted. They didn't even put their units in Seville. What was the point in having it? I don't know. Maybe they'll take Rabat back again in North Africa. But yeah, that's great news for Britain. Because now Spain's going to sort of be divided, trying to fight on 2 sides. But that will be it for this episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.